Jairus had a daughter who was dying, and this is in Mark chapter 5, verse 22. He was a ruler of a synagogue, and he fell at Jesus' feet and pleaded earnestly with him. So Jairus, he didn't just, as it were, pray to Jesus, the Lord Jesus. He pleaded because he loved his little daughter so much. And he really desired the Lord to come and lay hands on the little one, and that she would be healed. But on the way, Jesus met somebody who was, even in his eyes, in greater need. And this was a lady, of course, who had this bleeding issue for 12 years. And I know the story that she touched the hem of Jesus' garment and was healed. And we won't go into that story. But further on, because maybe of the delay, the servants of the high priest, of synagogue ruler, came and said, "Your daughter is dead, so why bother the teacher anymore?" But Jesus ignored those people and said to Jairus, "Don't be afraid, just believe." And consequently, Jesus did a wonderful work, and that dear little girl, 12-year-old, was raised back to life in a wonderful way. The Lord Jesus wants you not just to pray concerning a companion, concerning your longing desire for a spouse to share life with. He wants you to plead with him. Plead. Be very earnest. Not always, but from time to time, when you feel really down about it, really sad about it, he will allow that to happen to provoke you to prayer. He wants to hear you pray earnestly. In other words, you're on your own, you're on your knees, you've got both hands lifted in the air, clasped and pleading, "Lord, please remember me. Lord, please provide this wonderful need. Lord, give me strength to wait." You're pleading. And as you're pleading with the Lord Jesus, with the Lord himself, God of all time and space, he will work his mighty plans out according to his will, but also as you seek his face about it. He would also deliver you from the enemy who would seek to provoke you and stir you up, make you sad. Just like with Hannah, her rival, the lady Penina, I think she was called, she used to tease Hannah, taunt her that she couldn't have a child. And that provoked Hannah to be very earnest in prayer. The Lord wants you to be very earnest in prayer, not just praying, "Lord, please give me a spouse," and you do that day after day. He wants you to really lay hold of God and pray with much earnestness, where maybe you have tears as well, with much anguish almost. You must have this promise. You must have this need. Jairus pleaded for what was important to him, his daughter. And you must plead for that which is important to you, a spouse. And the Lord may allow other people to overtake you and find their life's partner first. And that will bring you grief. It will indeed, as it did to me. But you keep on pleading earnestly, because the Lord knows the best time for you to receive that blessing and for you to learn valuable lessons. So may the Lord encourage you in this matter. And of course, it's not only just for people who are longing for a spouse. It could be for any circumstance in life. The Lord wants you to be, from time to time, to be very earnest, very definite in prayer about it.